Hello, future tech champions. Welcome to our preparation guide for the Class 4 Computer Science Olympiad. Today, we are starting Chapter 1, Fundamentals of Computer. Get ready to learn about parts, storage, and input-output devices. Let's ace this exam together. First, let's understand what a computer is. A computer is an electronic machine that accepts data, processes it, stores it, and gives us output. This entire journey is called the IPO cycle, which stands for input, process, and output. Let's look at a simple everyday example. Making juice. Putting fruits into the juicer is the input. The juicer crushing the fruits is the process. And finally, the delicious glass of juice we get is the output. Just like that, a computer takes data through a keyboard as input, processes it using the CPU, displays the final result on the monitor as output, and saves it safely in the hard disk storage. Now, let's explore input devices. These are the tools we use to send information into a computer. We use a keyboard to type letters and a mouse or trackball to move the pointer. Want to record sound or look at a paper document on screen? Use a microphone or a scanner. A webcam captures video, while a joystick helps us play games. For drawing, a graphics tablet is perfect. In stores, a barcode scanner reads price codes. And finally, a touch screen lets us give commands with just a simple tap of our finger. Next up, let's learn about output devices. These are the hardware parts that show us the final results after the computer finishes processing data. First, we have the monitor, which displays text and pictures directly on the screen. Then comes the printer, which takes what we see on screen and prints it out onto actual paper. If you want to listen to music or video sounds out loud, a speaker does the job perfectly. And if you want to listen to your favorite audio privately without disturbing others, you can just plug in your headphones. Let's talk about storage devices. These are the handy tools used to save all your data. Inside the computer, we have the hard disk drive and the super-fast SSD. To carry your files around, you can use a small pen drive, a tiny memory card, or a shiny CD or DVD. Remember, all of these provide permanent storage, meaning your files stay completely safe even when the power is turned off. Now let's explore Section 5, Computer Parts. First up is the CPU, or Central Processing Unit. It is known as the brain of the computer. The CPU processes data, does math, and runs your programs. It is a tiny chip, but remember, it is not permanent storage. Next is the motherboard. Think of it as the backbone of the computer because it's the main board that connects all the different parts together. Let's look at memory. RAM, or random access memory, is temporary memory. It holds the programs you are using right now, but everything gets erased when you turn the power off. On the other hand, ROM is permanent memory that stores the important setup rules to start your computer. Need extra speed? That is where cache memory comes in. It's super fast and stores things you use a lot. Finally, we have the hard disk drive, or HDD. This is your permanent storage where all your school files, photos, and games stay safely saved, even when your computer is completely turned off. Moving on to Section 6, Software. Software is a collection of programs that tell the computer what to do. First, we have system software, like the operating system. Think of Windows, Linux, Mac OS, or Android. The operating system acts like a bridge connecting you to the computer hardware, helping run everything smoothly. Second, we have application software. These are programs built for specific tasks. For example, you use MS Word for typing, Paint for drawing masterpieces, and the Calculator app to quickly solve math problems. Now let's explore Section 7, Peripheral Devices. These are external hardware parts connected to your computer. They are split into two groups. Input devices send data into the computer, like your scanner, mouse, keyboard, webcam, and microphone. On the flip side, output devices show or play the results out to you, like your printer, monitor, speaker, and headphones. But wait, look at the touchscreen. It's super special because it lets you tap and swipe, converting your physical touch into digital signals. This makes a touchscreen both an input and an output device combined into one. Let's check out Section 8, Printer Types. Printers use different methods to put images on paper. An inkjet printer sprays liquid ink to print. A laser printer uses a dry powder called toner for high-speed printing. An older type is the dot matrix printer, which prints using tiny pins hitting an ink ribbon. Finally, we have the daisy wheel printer, invented by David S. Lee. It uses a spinning, interchangeable wheel and prints out text just like a classic typewriter. Now let's look at Section 9, Special Devices. First, we have the barcode scanner. It reads the black and white printed stripes you see on products by using a built-in light source and sensor. Next up is the OMR, which stands for Optical Mark Reader. This clever device reads the shaded pencil bubbles on multiple choice answer sheets. In fact, an OMR machine is exactly what will be used to check your final Olympiad exam papers. Let's look at Section 10, Memory Comparison, to review how they work. RAM is fast, temporary storage used for running your active programs. ROM has a medium speed, but it holds permanent startup instructions safely. Cache memory is the absolute fastest of all, storing data you use most frequently, though it is not permanent. Finally, the HDD is slower compared to the others, but it is excellent for storing large amounts of data permanently. Time for Section 11, Important One-Liners. Let's do a super fast recap for your exam. The CPU is the brain, and the motherboard is the backbone. RAM is temporary memory, while HDDs offer permanent storage. Scanners turn paper into digital files, headphones give us private listening, and barcode scanners read item codes. Graphics tablets are built for drawing, operating systems manage hardware, touchscreens take touch input, and cache memory is the fastest of all. Finally, let's look at Section 12, Most Important Questions. Here are 12 key topics you must practice before your exam. Can you explain the IPO cycle or the difference between RAM and HDD? Pause the video right now, try to answer all 12 questions on your own, and see if you are fully ready to ace the test. Great job completing Chapter 1, Tech Champions. Keep practicing, and you will do amazing on your exam. If this video helped you learn, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more awesome Olympiad prep guides. Good luck, and see you in Chapter 2.